Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Fabiola, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys about my hair and how I got it to grow in quickly. First of all, the last time I cut my hair was about the December before last. It was around mid-December and I cut it all the way to my shoulders. By August, around that time, I decided to go trim off my ends because it was taking a very long time to grow. Bring up that I always iron my hair, like flat iron, and I blow dry it a lot, and I had never had a problem with my hair growing. But for some reason during that time it was taking a very long time, and from the time I've been cutting my hair I have realized a lot of things that happened, and maybe one of them a lot of you will be very skeptic about it, but it's something I really believe, and I have probably experienced it, and that's why I feel that way. I'm gonna tell you guys about different things that I noticed that helped growing my hair, and probably one of them was preventing that from happening. If you like this video, please don't forget the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for my future videos. After cutting my hair off, it began to grow very slowly, and my hair started getting very damaged, and I realized that it was getting very dry. I decided that around August, after that December, I went to trim off my ends just to see if it could help me grow it. Actually, I also was very accepting about cutting my hair in a salon because I had very bad experiences, especially when I was trying to grow out my hair. Every time I told them to take off all the split ends or kind of damaged pieces of hair, they really cut a lot off. For a long time I had been cutting my hair by myself or asking my husband to do it, and I would just tell him the steps, and that had been working for me. So I grew my hair out very long, but then I decided to cut it very short, and it was growing, but once I cut it in a place that was very close to my home, it stopped growing. By this time, after this December, I decided that it was going to be the last time I cut it so that I could let my hair grow long, because I really wanted my hair long again. And that's why I was getting very frustrated, because my hair wasn't growing. I was noticing it a lot. One of the things I noticed since growing up in my experience with long hair is that not everyone cuts it. I'm not sure if it has to do with the way they cut it or the vibe the person has when they cut it, because that's why some people believe in the vibe thing. Like if you have good energy, then they give you good energy and your hair grows a lot quicker. I think it's mostly of how they cut it. It's kind of like the flowers. Whenever you cut the stems off and if you don't cut them correctly, they kind of die. So that's how I feel hair works as well. For instance, one of the things I let my husband know when he cuts my hair is to do it little by little. So instead of cutting like the whole piece in once, I tell him to get a few pieces of my hair, cut them out and get them to where he wants them, and then bring another short set of piece of hair and then cut that one out. Just do it little by little, and I feel that's how it helps it grow quicker. If you're really struggling with that as well, try to look for a person that has good reviews on their job and the way they cut it. Most reviews, if it's a good stylist, the reviews would also say my hair grows very quickly after she cuts it or after she trims it. So that's a good one thing to look for. That's what I did. So I looked for a salon. This is a salon where I always do my gel polish on. I decided to give her a try, and she was very good. She actually, every time I went to a salon, they would always tell me that they needed to cut this much of my hair because it was very damaged. And she said my hair was not damaged at all, it was only dry. So all I needed to do was hydrate it and look for something that would help my hair with the hydration. Takes me to point two. Point two is get a good hair mask, and if you have really dry hair, then this is gonna be a solution for you. I got the cheapest one I found last time I went to the grocery store, because I can't be going on to every grocery store to find this because of what's going on in the world. So I got a cheap one. I'm gonna bring it. This is the hair mask that I found. It was only 55 pesos, which would be about $3. So it's the cheapest one I found, and actually it wasn't the cheapest. It's not like I was trying to look for the cheapest one, but I was trying to look for just a hair mask, and I was looking especially for the L'Oreal one, which is the one the stylist really recommended to me. She actually sells it in her salon, but at that moment I went last time, she didn't have any. So she said, you know what, just try anyone you can find just to get your hair hydrated, and once I have the product, then I will let you know so you can purchase it. So I was trying to look for the L'Oreal one, which is, I think, is not as much expensive either. But I found that Garnier Fructis Hair Food. Actually, it has a vegan formula. It is biodegradable, 98%, and it has no silicone, no parabens, and no artificial colors. So this is a very good first mask to use to see if it helps you out. For me, it has been working great. Actually, one of the problems I had with my hair as well was that whenever I showered, I had to automatically straighten it because it gets so frizzy. And with the hair mask, if it dries naturally, it doesn't get as frizzy. I still get my nice kind of broken curls, but it's not as puffy. This is one of the things that our stylist said. Once you start using the hair mask and you give your hair enough hydration, then you will notice that when you air dry it, you don't have to really use any heat on it. You can just let it air dry and you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about getting frizzy. So this is one of the things that I have been noticing. If you want a cheap one and just want to try it out to see how it works on your hair, this will be a good option. And what I do is just put it after shampooing it on the half of my hair. The first time I did it though, I did use it as a hair mask. I put it on my dry hair from mid to ends and left it on there for about 2 hours, and then I just went to take a shower normally. Did this again for the 2 minutes. So this has been working perfectly for me. Another thing that I find that was really drying out my hair so much and not helping it grow was the blow dryer. Blow drying my hair, I felt, gives it the most damage. What I do now is try to air dry my hair. So if I was going to the office or going a different place and the next day, I would actually take the shower at night and let my hair air dry normally, and in the morning I would straighten it. Air drying it for me has also been helping it stay healthy and less dry than I normally would. I would actually feel like I was burning my hair when I was blow drying it, so I just stopped using the blow dryer at all and try to just organize my time if I have something to do the next day. I cannot leave my hair unwashed for so many days. The most I can leave it unwashed is for 3 days, and the third day is kind of like killing me. I want to wash it already. So what I do is try to wash it like one in the evening. The next day I don't wash it, I just wash my body. The second day I do that as well. On the third day, if I get to that point, then I'll do it that evening. Whenever I do a workout, I hold my hair in a ponytail. On the nights, I try to also just braid like a loose braid on my hair and sleep with that on. And then when in the morning, put the straightener just on the places that I need it. Since I don't want to use the straightener so much, I just wash it every third day. Holding your hair the most you can is one of the things that will actually help your hair grow. I used to do this in the evenings. Whenever I got home from work, I would just get my hair up and in a tight ponytail. Maybe you can do a low ponytail or a really tight braid if you can braid your hair from your head to the end. And what that does is kind of like pull your hair out, not fully pull, but it motivates your hair to start growing. I did this after the last time I trimmed it, and it worked perfect. Also, dyeing your hair on your own is one of the worst things you can do. I always did this. I've been doing this for a long time, and I decided a few months ago that I would stop doing that because it does damage my hair. At the beginning, it covers everything. It covers your split ends, it even hydrates your hair, but then after a week you could see your hair worse. So if you really want to dye your hair, throw a gloss on, you can do it professionally. Just save some money. I think it's the best to do it professionally because they hydrate your hair and they give you hydration products. But doing things on your own, I don't really recommend it because it does affect your hair. And a lot of chemicals on these products actually gets your hair worse. And just look for somebody professional to do it for you. So these are some simple but maybe helpful things that you can have or keep in mind whenever you're trying to get your hair healthy and try to motivate it to grow. Right now, the same amount of time has passed from the time I cut it to my shoulders, and from the last time I trimmed it. So I'm gonna post a picture here. The amount that my hair has grown after one point and from the time I went to a good salon, how my hair has grown. You can really see the difference. I'm gonna post a picture of that here and of how my hair looks now so that you can see the difference of the growth. I hope these tips help you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for my future videos.